Alright guys, new dev insight dropped for talking about the new update 2.3. We threw them together. During 2025 with an initiative to focus on performance fixes and improving player trust. Yeah, skip all that. From 2.3 onwards, we plan to reverse some previous decisions around the power creep of certain weapons and traits, as well as fixing some long-standing issues that impact gameplay and more. This will go hand in hand with additional focus on stability, bug fixing, and performance improvements for an overall smoother experience. Okay, sounds good. Here's some of the reverts you can expect in 2.3. Lightfoot trait will no longer allow for silent crouching. W, we need that. Revive bolts are now scarce and can only be looted from dead hunters and come with less ammunition. So, okay, so people are going to be stocking up on revive bolts before this update, and they're still going to run it like crazy, probably, right? I imagine. It sounds like you can't even get it out of the little boxes. That's the thing. Okay. I like that. I hate revive bolts. I don't think they have any place in this game. The Crag will now have slightly reduced ammo capacity from 12 to 10. Used to be 8 last year. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was different. I can't remember though. It goes up in cost to 450. Make it more, please. Make it more. That 450 is too cheap. People are rich nowadays. The uppercut will be made cheaper again, dropping to 310. I think it's like 450 or something like that right now, 425. Hey, I'm an avid hater of the uppercut. I think they've nerfed it to the ground, so that, I mean, this is good. This is a good change. I think it still isn't nearly the best pistol in the game. Maybe one of the worst for me. I think there's better options out there, but with it only being 310, it's definitely more usable when you're grinding prestiges like I am. The Surefoot trait will no longer have faster crouch speed and will go up in cost to 6. Yeah, I am a lover of the Surefoot trait. I am not a lover of the Surefoot nerf, dude. Ugh, when I build a hunter, I always do Necro, Surefoot. When I have it unlocked, that is, when I'm prestiging. This is kind of a bummer for me personally. I don't know why we're needing to nerf the crouch speed if we're already nerfing silent crouching for hunters. I think that's a little goofy. I don't even think it's that much of a difference, so I don't think it's really going to matter in the end. That just sucks for people that prestige. It's one of the good traits you get semi early on. It will now require 3 bear traps to kill an enemy hunter, allowing players to avoid using a single tool slot choice, which allows for easy insta-kill trap setups on their own without using explosive barrels, extra traps found in the world, or frontiersman trait. Okay. Well, I mean, it's good. It's good for the game probably in the end, but I think that's a little goofy. I think it's a little goofy. It's already, bear traps already don't kill down players when they revive. Especially if it's a solo, it's not going to kill them. You can put 3 of them on there and it's not going to kill them because they're not all going to set off. So say goodbye to using bear traps. No one's going to run them anymore. I won't run them. It's just pointless. Okay. Just one less thing to worry about in the game now. Melee tools will cause more damage to targets, and there are more in-world melee weapons spawned near boss layers again. Dude, I've been saying that since they got rid of them. I think it was a very poor decision to get rid of melee weapons at boss layers. It's a little goofy. It was a little goofy, and this is W. This makes people want to do bosses more now. Does this mean like potential heavy knife users now? Because heavy knife sucks because it does like no damage. This is good. This could be good. This could be good. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Pull out damage from stuck projectiles is back. up to a meaningful level of damage. Okay, people were complaining about that because I guess there's a portion of the hunt player base that likes shooting people and pulling out the arrow later by hand. I didn't even know that was a thing until Blademancer. I mean, cool, good for those guys. We'll talk about how this affects traits like Blademancer and Berserker at a later time. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. Blademancer's coming back, dude. Come back. No, but for real, that sounds like they're gonna bring Blademancer back as maybe a scarce trait. I think if Blademancer itself doesn't do the damage, the pullout damage on enemy hunters, I welcome it back. I think it'd be great. I think the problem lies in the plot damage, but I mean, to be honest, how they nerfed it before was a really good nerf, and I think it doesn't need nerf beyond that, honestly. I think if you keep Blademancer at the same damage it did at the end of the event, I think we're in business. You can still keep it for hand pullouts doing meaningful damage, but scale back the Blademancer version. I think that'd be really good. Also spent a lot of time on fixing some of the more challenging long-standing bugs. We refactored the poison damage system to prevent issues around the effects not disappearing correctly. I feel like this hasn't been an issue in 6 months to a year. Hanging chains and other sound traps will no longer block attacks during combat. They also changed that already, haven't they? I haven't had any issues with this. I can shoot through stuff. I can like easily shoot through chains now. Okay. Concertina wire should no longer damage players through walls and ceilings. Okay, yeah. This has been my complaint since the game came out, pretty much. Lastly, here are some upcoming changes you can expect in 2.3. Fast Fingers has been added to the Martini Henry W and Maynard Sniper L. I hate Maynard enjoyers. They're scum. A Martini Henry though, that's one of my favorite guns, and I haven't been using it solely because Fast Fingers doesn't work on it. And if you're gonna have a single shot weapon, you might as well have Fast Fingers, and you might as well use the guns that use it, right? So I think this is good. It's good. I want that. The bolt thrower trait now also works for the bomb lance and bomb launcher. Oh. W. Yo, W's in the comments, guys. This is a huge change. I was loving the bomb launcher during the event with Blademancer if you use the harpoons. And my only complaint was how long it took to reload. It was so ridiculous. This is good. This is really good. Really good. I like that. Weekly challenges are now coming in random weekly sets to reduce the chance of individual weapons dominating entire weeks. This is a W and an L. I think if you're running a trio, this is kind of an L because you can't help each other do the challenges as easily. But W because it sucked when everybody was just running fire long ammo. That was horrible. It wasn't fun. Or the sniper. Everybody used the snipers. Ugh. Made me want to vomit. Vetterly has been given an improved rate of fire in ADS with the Iron Eye trait. So only with the Iron Eye trait. W. I love the Vetterly. I love it. Centennial's rate of fire has been reduced slightly at the same time. Do a lot of people use the Centennial? I don't really use it. So this doesn't affect me. Players can now disarm and pick up dark dynamite satchels, storing them back in their inventory if they have a free slot. Yo. I've been saying that since it came out. Another thing I've been saying for a while. It's so annoying. You get a setup. These satchels aren't cheap. They're like one of the most expensive equipments you can buy, right? If not the most. And you can get all set up just for a team not to show up. It would suck when you bring this in and it's just like minus, what is it, 200? Minus 200 or whatever it is. Sucked. That's good. That's good. But I also think the dark dynamite satchels are useless now that people can hear them. It's loud. It broadcasts from so far away. As we said last year, update 2.3 will be lighter on new content in features. As we focus on actioning more bug fixes and improvements, we will be focusing on stability, performance, and more, ultimately raising the quality of your gameplay experience significantly. Moving forward through 2025, we will still be bringing unique new events, but at a lower frequency and with a priority on delivering those key improvements over new content. We strongly feel that this is the best path forward as we consolidate, stabilize the game. We'll share more on yada yada. So we don't have a date. And at the end here, I think, W, we like better performance and all that. L on the lower frequency events. My fear with this statement here is it's gonna fall into a like Tarkov style player base where you don't have an event like wipes on Tarkov. The wipes last for however many months, and then they wipe, a bunch of people play, and then they trickle off slowly over like a week or two. I think that's going to start happening with Hunt, but in the form of events. When events aren't on, I think our player base is going to drop dramatically. I mean, it already has. Team charts about it. Like, just look at it now. There's 7,500 people playing. It was 6,700 earlier when I was on. You can see gains, event. Highest is during an event. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of days like I had today where wanted to play randoms and I only got to play 4 games in 3 hours because their player base is too small, especially with Bounty Clash going on. There's just not a player base right now. And I think since they're getting rid of, when's the next event going to be? Halloween? Is that what we're looking at? If it's Halloween, I guarantee if they wait that long for an update for an event, this number at this time of day for us NA people, that's gonna drop to like 3 or 4K if we're lucky. And that's, I don't have high hopes. I really don't. I think this is a good changes, yeah, for the people that love this game and play it on the regular, but for people who are more casual and this isn't their only game that they play, they're not going to come to this game that much, especially when there's no events drawing them in. Yeah, my fear is that Hunt, with this new change and updates, is going to slowly die off. I don't know how it is at lower stars. This is coming from a 6-star, guys. I don't know if at lower stars you guys have issues finding games or teams or whatever, but in 6-star, it's just so hard to find games right now with only 7,500 people playing. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to this update. I think it's going to be a good update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and maybe we can talk about it a little bit.